Hello YouTube, my name is Nero, and today we have some Call of Duty Black Ops 3 and the 5th and final, I'm assuming, micro trailer for Call of Duty Black Ops 3's Eclipse DLC has finally released. We have this map here, we have Knockout. This map looks gorgeous. Now going back to the live stream that Treyarch did where they had basically interviews with the developers kind of talking about the Eclipse DLC, what their thoughts were towards the map, as well as having them discuss the maps a little bit. They mentioned specifically that Knockout is a private island that is owned by a quote-unquote super rich dude, and it's basically set as an Asian Shaolin Temple kind of. The guy that owns this, which they didn't specifically say who owns this island, they say that he loves the 70s, he loves Kung Fu, he loves disco. We even see like a little disco room here, which is kind of insane for a Call of Duty map, I must say. But the rest of the map itself, of course, is going to have a lot of Asian themes. Once again, it's going to be kind of like a fight club, right? They basically said this is like a fight club. There's going to be blood and teeth apparently littered throughout the map, and they also said specifically that the map itself is going to have a slums feel. If you guys played slums in Black Ops 2, apparently this map is going to have a very similar feel to it, where there's going to be a big focal point in the center of the map, and then you're going to be basically fighting to take control of the center. There's going to be like a north side, a south side. There's going to be, of course, east and west, but they're not going to be that big of a deal. And then, of course, there's going to be the center, which again is going to be the big focal point. If you remember Slums, that's exactly how that map played. So that definitely seems to be pretty interesting, because that map was actually pretty fun to play on. It was really about holding down the middle. It's really about taking these choke points and not letting the opponent through. I definitely like that kind of a map. Aside from that, the aesthetic of Knockout looks gorgeous. Looking at this thing, there's a lot of red, a lot of white, and a lot of pink of all colors, and it's really cool looking. Again, Asian Shaolin Temple kind of a theme owned by a super rich dude. I'm just definitely looking forward to it. I think anybody that's played Call of Duty World at War will say that this map definitely has a lot of World at War feels to it, right? If you played World at War, there's of course a lot of maps that were set in Asia, a lot of them specifically in Japan, and while this may not necessarily be in Japan, there's a lot of Japanese looking things here, there's a lot of Asian looking things here, and definitely has that kind of a feel to it, so I'm definitely looking forward to playing on it. But again, this is only a micro trailer. We've gotten all the micro trailers so far. We've got the one for Verge, Spire, Rift, and now Knockout. We even got the trailer for Zetsubo Doshima, the new Zombies map. So the only thing between now and the actual release of this DLC is the full-on gameplay trailer, which if history is an indicator, we're probably going to be getting that here, maybe even tomorrow, within the next couple of days, I would assume, because this DLC comes out April 19th for PlayStation 4 first, and of course it'll be coming to the Xbox One and the PC about 1 month later. Again, if history is an indicator, we're probably going to be getting a full-on gameplay trailer within the next couple of days. It could be tomorrow, it could be the day after, it could be the day before the DLC, who knows, but we're definitely going to be getting that trailer here pretty soon. If history is an indicator, I'm definitely looking forward to that. I liked all these little micro trailers, but now it's time to see some gameplay. And pro tip, guys, pro tip, there's a lot of YouTubers out there, specifically Call of Duty YouTubers, who, like every other DLC, have already been over there to Treyarch's offices. They have already played the new DLC, and if history is any indicator, once again, probably the day before the DLC actually comes out, so roughly on the 18th or so, is when you're going to be seeing a lot of popular Call of Duty YouTubers uploading actual gameplay footage that they got to record early of the Eclipse DLC, so definitely stay tuned for that. I am not one of those people, so don't expect any of that footage from me, but still, you're going to be seeing some of that footage, I would assume, from other YouTubers on the 18th, and we're probably going to be getting a trailer maybe a day or so before that. So ladies and gentlemen, you have that to look forward to. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I hope you guys all found it helpful and informative, and now that we have seen all 4 maps, at least in micro trailer form, which map are you guys most excited for, and do you think the Eclipse DLC is going to be any good? I feel as though Eclipse could actually be better than Awakening, and I thought the Awakening DLC was really good. This DLC definitely looks to be very awesome. I'm looking forward to Verge, although my hopes are kind of lowered for it because it doesn't seem to be a very faithful remake, but still I'm looking forward to seeing what Verge is going to be like. Spire looks amazing. I can't tell you guys how much I'm looking forward to playing on Spire. Rift actually looks kind of interesting. It's going to be dark and gritty, but it's supposed to be dark and gritty. We're over a volcano, for crying out loud. That's a very interesting setting. And of course, Knockout here is just gorgeous looking. I mean, looking at this trailer here, it's just fantastic. So I can't wait to try and play on these maps. Definitely looking forward to that. So let me know in the comments, are you guys excited for this DLC? And if you are, what map do you think you're going to enjoy the most? For me personally, I think it's going to be Spire, but I could be wrong because I usually am when it comes to trying to preview these maps. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Drop me a rating. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.